Okay guys, let's see what does an API mean. API stands for Application Programming Interface. So first of all, let's see what is the meaning of interface. Interface is the collection of points through which an object interacts with other objects. For example, we humans hear through the ears and see through eyes and smell through nose and taste through our tongue and touch through our hands and skin. So this is the interface of our human body because using these points we interact with other objects. Similarly, this is the interface of a car. To interact with the internal system of the car, we use this interface. Like to interact with the engine, we press accelerator. So this will increase the speed of the car, and to interact with the wheels of the car we use this steering wheel, and also to interact with the sound system of the car we interact this interface. And similarly we can interact with other systems of the car using this interface. So these collection of these points from where we can interact with the internal system of the car uh, is called the interface. And similarly the interface of this radio, we can interact with the internal system to tune the stations. We can use this knob, and to control the volume we can use this knob. And similarly to interact with the kitchen of the hotel, we can interact with the waiter and the menu. So the point through which we interact with the kitchen of hotel will be the interface of this kitchen. So the waiter will be the interface of the kitchen. Similarly, in the world of software development, we can interact with the servers and applications. So the points through which we can interact with the servers and the applications are called the application interface. Uh, we can also say application programmable interface, because we can program those interface according to ourselves. So let's see an example of API, application programmable interface, API. So let's see an example of the API. This is a server JSON placeholder. We can server has a database and holds the record for the to-dos, users, photos, albums, comments, and the posts. We can interact like the server is like the kitchen of the hotel. Server is like the kitchen of the hotel, and this documentation is like the menu. Documentation is like the menu. So we can see this is the menu of the documentation is the menu of the API. And we can interact with the server using this documentation. We can fetch any resources. We can order any item from the kitchen. Like we can order any item, any number of item from the kitchen using this menu. Similarly, we can order any resource from the server using this documentation. And let's see when we have to fetch any resource from the server, like we have to fetch the first to do from the server. So here we received the first to do, and if we have to fetch all the to dos, we have to remove the endpoint like this. So we can see these are the endpoints from where we can uh, interact with the server. So this is the API of this server. So there can be many different ways to interact with the server, and and each server will have its own documentation and on and its own endpoints. Like we can see there uh, there are also some other endpoints mentioned here. We can update, delete, and get the different uh, resources from the servers. So I hope this helped you understand what does an API mean. If you like the video, please thumbs up and share with your friend. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.